Summertime.
Plug got cameras every 20 feet. Body count rises with the summer heat. Whoever is hungry simply doesn't eat. Whatever pack we put out, that's the one to beat. Plug got cameras every 20 feet. Body count rises with the summer heat.
Yeah, hey look, I never leave the crib without my strap, and most expensive is watch. It's like my senses been shot days since I've been shot. Godfather, it ain't hard for Kim Elizabeth the spot. Two-way baller, Jamal Crawford off the bench, I've been hot. While y'all got spoon fed, I got a fishing with the numbers and watch. I boom late like hibiscus in the summer. Make a count switch. I know what the feds after. I pose but don't smile for the pics like the feds snapped them. Then we can meet at that whip and make the molecules moist. You know the rendezvous point was the barbecue joint. I even serve blind fiends that bought the product through choice. They whistle, just shell back. They gotta follow your voice. You beat them at their own game. I know some fellas that tried it, but at our level as convicts, it was never accomplished. Think ahead, but be modest. Sit a bit of your conscience. So many cameras in the crib, they think I sell electronics. Butch.
Plug got cameras every 20 feet. Body count rises with the summer heat. Whoever is hungry simply doesn't eat. Whatever pack we put
there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, it is the city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the visiting Titans. These guys seeing just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Browns, Kevin Stefanski. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt up here in the booth with you. It's going to be Cade York to get us started. And we're underway here in Cleveland. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock his 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Love out of the shotgun. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Connection made to Shaheed. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Set, ready, set.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready up.
Titans in the dime. 3rd down. 6 DBs out there.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Love fumbled it. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Brian Anger getting the call on the 4th down punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's law. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Love from the gun. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And bringing them out, one of 2 quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss, first play of the game. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Brought in right side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Titans have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Genty from the gun. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dart out of the shotgun. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Third down now, here's Dart. That one nabbed by Warren. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Dart gonna throw again. It's a screen play to Genty. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. All set to go now from the 35. Now here's Cam Scatterbo on the ground. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
It's Scatterbo on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26. Now Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And they get to him again. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin. Because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
York knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. Jukes away from one. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Head coach Kevin Stefanski readying the Browns for their next series. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. New set of downs for him from the 31. Play action, Love. Gets it through the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A pickup of 17. And that's a Browns first down.
Ready.
To the air with Love. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
Okay,
We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Love with it on first down. Short pass brought in. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
52 blast, 10 cycles. Ready?
Throwing again. Love. Finds his back. It's Robinson. Has a big hole left. And he's finally brought down at the 9. It's a real solid pickup. 12 yards. And it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Quick, yellow.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Run is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Love to throw. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns now lead by 10. David Njoku, the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Browns drive their lead to 11. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. So 1st down from the 41. Running from the pistol here with Jency. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Scatterboo here on the toss. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
So Dart in this offense getting set to go for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got a man, complete. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Browns and Jordan Love set to take over again. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
Watch out now.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds his man over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Yellow. Go.
Love now on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. The Browns with the lead here from Huntington Bank Field.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
First down throw, here's Love. Finds the in route, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Loves to throw again. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Fires right away, but incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Stick it in the air, Love. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Once more, it's Love. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. He'll work against the blitz. Brought in right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A Good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first. Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, here's Dart. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Dart gonna throw again. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. He's gonna go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Browns rolling out 6 DBs. Third down. Darts out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Katie York now on for the field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. York knocks it through. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Just a whole different mindset now, Kate, really for both sides. As they go into halftime, more than likely tied, just starting from scratch. Whole new ball game.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns taking the field with barely any time left in this opening half. And with field position and the clock against them here, probably not going to see anything of substance.
Quick, yellow.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
Black swap.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Bronc, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our trip around the league starts now. In the Motor City, the Lions at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And here's the former Cowboy, Dalton Schultz. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. And when it's all said and done, that's an 80-yard catch and run for the touchdown. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the reigning Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jaden Daniels. He's looking to throw, then makes a beeline for the end zone. 12 yards on the scramble for the score. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And here it's the Seattle defense making the play. The ball's out, it's scooped up, and they're going to return it for the touchdown. A turnover in their own end of the field for a score for the D. This one's gone to halftime with the Seahawks lead by a field goal at halftime. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Tucker now on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
On 1st down, Genty. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Another give here to Genty. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Titans have a 1st.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Driving forward with Scatterbury. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And Scatterbury on 3rd. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Third down now. Here's Darks. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for Titans. 1st down. 1st and goal, Tennessee.
Here's Genty. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Genty again. And this time he makes it. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. On is Katie York for the PAT. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is York to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Head coach Kevin Stefanski writing the Browns for their next series. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14.
Check pink.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue check.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Lowe. Short pass brought in. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action, Love. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Back to the air, Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker. Brock Play gets it up to the 43. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They'll run for this. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
The Titans and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And you can see he's valued well beyond his work just as a runner. He's leading NFL backs in receiving touchdowns late in this season. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
On play action with Dart. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue 32. Ready, ready. Set.
Love now off the play action. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go, here we go. Red, third.
Love from the gun. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Set. 50, green.
Throwing his love on third. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
The Browns are lined up to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Titans and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. From the pistol, he gives a boot. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, here's Dart. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Gronk, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pearsall on the slant. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun give here to Jeanty. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back to Jeanty. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. Back to throw, here's Dart. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
This is Jeanty on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Throw is caught. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Dark from the pistol. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
York now for the extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Titans double their lead to 14. Now he's York to kick this one away. Washington now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Back out now comes the Browns offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 33. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air with Love. And he's not going to get anything out of this. The defense all over it, and they're going to take him out for a loss of 2. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Love. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Love. Connection made to Shaheed. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Down.
Love with it on 1st down. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Once more, it's Love. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Come on, set.
Loves to throw again. That's more on the quick slant. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hut, hut.
At the 20-yard
Ready.
line.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
97.
That's good for a Browns. First down.
Hut.
1st down, and they go right back to it. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. And dose of the hurry up here. Shotgun now for Love. And he makes makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Browns now within one score in the fourth. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little...
And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter.
Well, I'd sure love to chat with their coach, see how he decides between run and pass on a two-point try. In some cases, throwing it's probably better, but there, just running with it was more than enough.
Tucker now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Titans and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Dart out of the shotgun. Throw left side, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. About set. This is 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. Chased out to his right. Right side is wheeled in by Warren. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop. Clock. We've set it down from 37.
Let's go.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Back to the line they come. 2nd down. Giving this to Genty. Still finding room past the 45. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. Dart pushing him to get set up quick here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Titans up by 6. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Scatterboo now from the gun. And this one is over. The Titans get the first down, and that should finish off this victory for them. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Tennessee.
Design quarterback run here. Offense to the line for 2nd down. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Titans are your winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
Who's ready for some December football? Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 14. Plenty to get you caught up on. We start in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And it's the rookie from Boise State, Ashton Jeanty. He's going to bull his way in from a couple yards away. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's Rome Odunze. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 52 yards, touchdown. The Bills come away with the victory. No shortage of touchdowns in this one. Ultimately, they get the job done. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Houston Texans. And this is the rookie, Quinshawn Judkins. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.